Afternoon. All right, good afternoon, and thank you for joining today's webinar. My name is Kelly Brezovec, and I'm East Bay Community Energy's Senior Manager of Account Services. Today, we'll be discussing the transition to Renewable 100 energy in the cities of Albany, Hayward, and Pleasanton. I'll begin by providing a basic background about EBCE, and then summarize the options that are available to electric customers within these cities. Then I'll walk through the steps customers can take to choose which electricity option they prefer. Last, we'll take questions from those tuning in and we'll answer them in the order received. I have a couple of colleagues on the line with me today, and we'll be doing our best to answer questions in real time. So feel free to type those questions into the Q&A tool that you see at the bottom of your screen. Of course, you may also want to hold those till the end since we'll be covering a lot of material, and you may find that you get your question answered during the presentation. All right, let's get started. So East Bay Community Energy is the local energy supplier for residential and commercial electric customers in Alameda County, the cities within Alameda County, and the city of Tracy in neighboring San Joaquin County. Our mission is to provide more renewable energy at lower rates and reinvest those revenues back into our communities to create local jobs, administer customer programs, and catalyze sustainable development. Technically, EBCE is a joint powers authority, a local government agency created by the cities and counties it serves. In this way, we're like a school district, only instead of providing public education, we provide a public option for energy administered at the local level. Today, we're going to talk about those options that you have in greater detail. First, though, let's talk about how it works. So it's important to note that all EBCE customers remain PG&E customers for everything except the source of energy. EBCE procures more renewable energy from natural resources like wind and solar, which is then delivered through PG&E's lines and wires to customers. These two services, power generation and power delivery, are billed separately on your PG&E bill, and we'll take a look at a bill in just a few minutes. In short, PG&E continues to handle billing services and maintain the electrical grid, while EBCE provides customers with more renewable energy choices at lower rates. Let's take a look at those choices. When EBCE first began providing service, 3 options were available. These included Bright Choice, an option that offers more renewable energy at lower rates than PG&E's standard service, Brilliant 100, an option that offered carbon-free energy at price parity with PG&E's standard service, and Renewable 100, an option that offers 100% renewable energy from California-based wind and solar at a premium of 1 penny per kilowatt hour. In response to the rising cost of hydroelectric resources during the state's drought, EBCE's board of directors voted to close the Brilliant 100 option to new customers and have it sunset at the end of 2021. As a result, starting this month, January 2022, EBCE customers have 2 options: Bright Choice with that discount, and Renewable 100, which offers 100% California-based wind and solar. The cities of Albany, Hayward, and Pleasanton are automatically transitioning their constituents to Renewable 100 unless those customers choose another option. Customers that have previously chosen Bright Choice will remain on Bright Choice. As always, EBCE customers can also choose to return to PG&E's energy supply if they want to. So by state law, Assembly Bill 117, EBCE is the default power provider for customers within our service area. Everyone that receives service from EBCE begins on their default service. This is the plan that your local city council selected for your particular jurisdiction. This year, we'll see some changes. New businesses in Albany, Hayward, and Pleasanton will now start service on EBCE's Renewable 100. If your business has locations across Alameda County and Tracy, this could mean that unless you take some action, you may have facilities in different cities that are receiving different service. You may have some locations that are on Bright Choice and others that are on Renewable 100. Our team would be happy to work with you to consolidate if that's easier for your billing. City councils in Albany, Hayward, Pleasanton, Dublin, Berkeley, and San Leandro have all taken action to transition their constituents to Renewable 100 in 2022. Here's the schedule. As you can see here, businesses in Albany, Hayward, and Pleasanton are transitioning to Renewable 100 this month in January. Businesses here will see the first bill on Renewable 100 in February. Also in January, residential customers or residents in Dublin are moving to Renewable 100. As we discussed earlier, Brilliant 100 is sunsetting. So customers on that service outside of the cities I've already mentioned will transition to Bright Choice. Then in March of this year, residents in Berkeley and San Leandro will shift from Bright Choice to Renewable 100. These same cities will then be transitioning their businesses to Renewable 100 in October of this year. So there's one main exception to the transition, and that's any customer that already selected Bright Choice for their service prior to December 22nd of 2021. Sorry, that's 2021. That's a typo there. These customers will stay on Bright Choice if they actively selected that service. Customers taking action today may now see 1 or 2 bills on Renewable 100 prior to transitioning to Bright Choice. Let's take a look to see what service you're on today. So you can find the EBCE service page on the East Bay Community Energy Electric Generation Charges page of your PG&E energy statement. For our customers that have just one location, this is typically going to be page 3 of your bill. The EBCE service can be found under the bill period amount. On the left here, we see a Brilliant 100 bill. Here we see rate schedule B19S. The B19S matches the rate schedule for PG&E delivery charges and EBCE generation charges, and Brilliant 100 is the EBCE service plan. This is the one that's sunsetting. Next, let's look at a Bright Choice customer. Bright Choice customers will see Bright Choice in both the rate schedule line and in the body of the charges. Here we see the Bright Choice discount line, which shows the discount that this customer receives compared to PG&E. And for a Renewable 100 customer, we'll see that the rate schedule has an additional lot. We'll see the rate plus the adder. This is unique now to our Renewable 100 customers, where you see the additional charge for the Renewable 100 service. If you're unsure about what service you're on today, you're always welcome to call us. Our team is available from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and happy to help you verify your service and even make your service selection over the phone. You can see the number here on the bottom of the screen, 833-699-3223. If you press 0, you'll be connected to a customer service representative. Let's say that you know you already want to choose a specific service plan. You can make that choice from our website, either from your city's special website or from ebce.org, where you'll select business and then click here to change your plan. Once you're on that Change My Plan webpage, you'll see a note about what you need to have available to make changes online. First, you'll need your PG&E account number, which you can find at the top of your PG&E energy statement. We'll just need the first 10 digits, so you can ignore any numbers after the dash. Also, make sure you know the name of the account on the account and the zip code for service. If you have multiple locations attached to a single account number, you can use any of the service location zip codes to access all of the sites under that account number, or of course, call us for help. The Change My Plan page allows you to select your choice, which then takes you to a web form. Please note these key dates. So December 22nd, 2021 was the last day to choose Bright Choice and avoid transitioning to Renewable 100 and seeing any Renewable 100 charges on your bill. This customers are first switched to Renewable 100 and Brilliant 100 is closed. Customers that make service selections in January may see 1 or 2 additional bills on their default service. It really depends on when that customer's meter is read during the month. In February 2022, customers will receive the first bills with the charges of their new service. And commercial customers in Albany, Hayward, and Pleasanton that have taken no action will see their first bill with Renewable 100. So 2 common questions about switching service. Can I switch to Bright Choice and then later go back to try Renewable 100, or vice versa? Can I go on Renewable 100 for a couple months and then give Bright Choice a try? And the answer is yes in both cases. You can always switch between Renewable 100 and Bright Choice using either our website or call. You can call and use our automated system, or I highly recommend calling and talking directly with one of our customer service representatives. And if you miss the deadline to switch to Bright Choice, let's say you're just learning about this today, and you want to be on Bright Choice, you can go ahead and do that today. And it's possible that you'll have a month or maybe 2 on Renewable 100, and then you'll transition over to Bright Choice. And the last question, the bottom line. So we know that so many of our businesses are excited at the opportunity to be served with 100% California wind and solar. And we also know that it may not be an easy expense. So I put a couple of examples together to see what different size businesses may see on their bill. So let's walk through a medium-sized business that's paying EBCE $1,200 a month today for Brilliant 100 using 15,000 kilowatt hours a month. That's this medium 1 line that you see on this table. On Renewable 100, this business would expect to pay an additional $150 per month. That's 1 penny more per kilowatt hour. You're welcome to give us a call or send us an email to help with this forecasted bill change. We do want to help you make the best choice for your business. And again, we have the phone number as well as our email address for our customer service team. Customer service email is customer-support@ebce.org. And lastly, on behalf of EBCE, thank you for participating in this webinar. I'll open up to questions. Please do feel free to use the chat feature or the Q&A tool. I just ask that you don't enter in any account-specific information, as this is a public webinar. All right, I'm not seeing any questions. Do my colleagues on the line have anything to add, or any questions that came through during the presentation that they'd like to make sure everyone knows about?
I didn't see anything come through, Kelly.
All right, thanks, Dan. Okay, well, I think that's it for now. Thanks so much for joining, and have a great day.